Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Allie and we no longer live off-grid. Just kidding, we are in the in-between of moving. So we bought my childhood home, my parents' house, and we're slowly moving into it. This is the first time that we've come home where we actually know that we're moving into it. And so we brought a load of stuff home, basically just our clothes and Roan's trampoline, because we had planned to pack up a lot more, but the hurricane was going through and we didn't want to get stuck in the storm on the way home, so we left early with just our clothes, which is fine because it's taken me 3 days and I still haven't even put a dent into putting our clothes away, which is fine. Okay, so this is basically a moving vlog. This is the start of something new. This is our new house, and my parents they've moved majority of their stuff out, but not everything, which is totally fine. We're deciding like what we want to keep, what I'm going to bring of ours, what maybe we need to buy new to fit the space. And so I'm just going to take you around the house real quick. We've been here for 3 days. I've been putting like paint samples on the walls and stuff like that, but we'll just show you around, I guess. It kind of feels wrong because I don't want to like give you a look inside my parents' house, but now it's ours, so I guess this is what we gotta do. So this is the back porch. We're just figuring everything out. We unloaded the trailer back here, and we've got just the back porch, which is just so beautiful. The swinging bed, the fireplace. My parents made all of this. So my mom literally built the fireplace. My dad built the swings and the chairs and the bed and literally everything you see. So this is the back porch. And then we're gonna go inside. We've got all of our stuff we're unpacking. And the dining room table used to be in here, but I wanted to clear this out to make a little play space. Clearly it's not done. These are all the toys that just were already at my parents' house. But this table isn't really fitting like I'd hoped. So I'm thinking of getting a round table here, maybe doing a little like wainscoting wall or something like that, and doing a round table for our little family. And then when more people come, I would like to get a table with a leaf in it so that it could expand and fit more. Here's the paint colors that I have on the wall so far. So the shadow is like actually right on the paint colors. I picked these 3 and I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I think I'm deciding between this one and this one, whether I want it to be like super duper bright or this one. So all of the base trim is this walnut, and all the doors are walnut, which I've come to actually really love. You know, there was that phase of where everything was white, but I'm coming back to just loving the old style of home. So they got all the windows replaced though a couple years ago, and my mom left them unfinished. So I'm not sure what, I can still stain these any color I want, or I could leave them. I don't know what to do. So I added some paint here to try to see like with the both color windows what we'd like. Added some here, you can barely see it. It's funny because in different parts of the house you can't even see it. So I literally painted there, there, and there, and you can only see that one. So that's why I tested the paint in all the different rooms to try to get a feel for what we want. And then this is still wet, but I painted next to the black cabinets here to try to see which color we like more. This is like a little darker, obviously. Kind of leans kind of gray brown, which I kind of like. I don't know. We're gonna see. So my mom mostly cleared out all her shelves. I'm gonna keep some of the stuff she had. And over here I plan to do like all of Roan's like arts and crafts stuff, scissors and everything, but we haven't brought any of our stuff home yet. So here I just plan to, you know, have a little, almost like a little office, and then put all of Roan's arts and crafts and papers and scissors and coloring books. And then in this space here, we'll move that out and put Roan's little table where he can sit and color and stuff. And I think I'm gonna bring up some cube shelves from downstairs, put those here. But yeah, this is the living room. We're gonna keep this couch for now because it's way better than our couch. Get rid of the chair, and I think I'm gonna scoot it down a little bit, and we'll work with what we got. And then got the laundry. This little half bath is probably one of the first things that I want to like do something, a really easy, just like paint it a fun color, or maybe do like stick on wallpaper or whatever. It's got a little sink. Everything's a mess because we're moving. There's also 2 bedrooms upstairs, a basement downstairs, and so there's a lot of house, but I'm just gonna take you along. I won't give you like a full house tour right now because everything's a mess, and just as I do things I will show you so that the whole video isn't just me talking. So right now I'm gonna go downstairs, grab a couple of those cube shelves, like, you know, the cheap Walmart or IKEA cube shelves, and I'm gonna bring some of those up there to organize Roan's toys. My parents never lived here when there were super small children. We moved here when I was like 7, and so we're probably gonna need to put a railing or something there. I've seen some cool ideas on Pinterest of like slats and things like that. I'll probably paint down here, and I don't know, we're just getting everything cleaned up. Alright guys, I am doing something I've never done before, which is taping off areas to paint. So we're taping all around the window and the trim and the built-ins and everything. Dylan's dad comes tomorrow to help us paint, and his mom is gonna watch Roan for us, so that is amazing. Thank you guys. We've never had help for a house project before, other than like obviously building our houses, but to have like a babysitter for the day, so exciting. We're patching holes and taping up and taking the things off the walls so that we can just get in here while we have childcare and finish it off. So.
Like the light.
That view formation. Alright, so we are all done painting. I really need to finish up everything that we got started here because my parents are coming back for a couple of weeks, so their house needs to be in functioning shape. And this is the current state of their bedroom, me trying to put all of our clothes away and everything. So I need to do that so they have a place to sleep. In my head I've been imagining like I really want to go thrifting and get new stuff like for the space, for these like little things that I've been Pinteresting that I have in my head. But then last night I had the realization like there's already so much furniture in this house and things that my mom has around the house that I'm sure I can go around the house and create these new spaces with the old furniture that she already has, that she isn't taking with her. So like anything that I don't use and that she doesn't want in her new space, then we have to get rid of. But she has a lot of really beautiful items and things like that, so I'm going to try to put those to work for me in a new way to make it my own. So that's what we are going to do right now, hopefully, as long as the kids will let me. Here we go. Okay, and then she has a bunch of fun stuff around the house, which are like antiques and stuff. Some of it's from like my grandpa and all sorts of different stuff. So I'm gonna go around the house trying to find things to put on the table. Now there are mirrors all over this house. There's 2 mirrors that I have in mind for that spot. But I also want to add like a little bowl or dish to like throw your keys in. And so that's what I'm looking for now, which we have an infinite amount of bowls in this house. Just a matter if I want it to be wood or ceramic. And I think I want it to be ceramic because the table is already wood, so it'll stand out a little more. This house is literally a treasure hunt, so I'm just walking around looking for one. Also, on the other side of that door, I would like to put like a bench at the bottom or shelves or something, and then hang hooks above for a coat rack. I'm literally going out the front door so that my kids don't see me, because if they do, it'll be ruined. Okay, there's 2 mirrors that I found. This is one of them. Nice, my feet. But this nice little antique mirror. Or the problem is my mom's gonna be like, don't show the house, it's so dirty. But guess what? It's mine now. It's mine now, and we're showing all of the dirt. Here's the other mirror, and I know that I like this one better, but I also know that my mom has said she wants to do something with it. But okay, while I'm up here, I was looking for like a good key bowl, and this might be perfect to just like drop your keys in, or I could do like more of a platter, and this one is really pretty. But the bowl kind of hides the clutter more. These are all the things that you have to look forward to, so make sure you're following Craft Creek Creations on Instagram. Okay, look at this little spooky skeleton mug, the mushrooms, the zombies, the daisies. This one is one of my favorites. The little fish mug. I love the glaze on that. This little goat hiding behind the tree. Okay, follow Craft Creek Creations, butter dishes, all of these new mugs over here. We've got Christmas coming. Follow Craft Creek Creations. It's linked down below. Okay, I think I'm gonna take this for now, and also that big mirror. I also found a tripod. I'll be taking that. And then back here we have a bunch of dry wood. So I think for the hooks, the coat rack, I want to grab a nice pretty piece of like walnut or something and put the hooks in it and screw that on the wall, and I think that will look really nice. But I should measure how big the wall is first. Can you hold this here for me? See if it looks down. Down. Ready? 1 second, ready? Beautiful. Alright, it only took me all day, but we're about to hang this mirror, and I'm going to just show you how. Then I'm going to do the old masking tape method. So I put a piece of masking tape and I took it across, and I put where the 2 holes will be, and then we'll put that on the wall.
Oh, baby.
Look at that, everyone. I think our labels are tacky. I'm gonna have to take them down.
Oh, it's just until I can figure out.
It's just for your learning, for a learning curve.
It's learning. It's place.
Okay, so we just got home yesterday from being at the new house for the week, and it was not good. this is why we feel like we need to sell the cabin, because we were gone for maybe 10 days and the power turned off because that's when Helene went through the hurricane, and we must have had rain. The power's never turned off while we've been gone, and we've left for weeks at a time before. But it must have been raining for a long time. Battery runs out of power. Inverter and solar panels don't work if the battery runs out of power. And so the fridge and the freezer and the deep freezer turned off. And like, that's all that we have running when we're gone, like just the fridge and the freezer. And guess what? She ran out of power. All of our food sat rotting for 10 days. It was disgusting. And so we got a little early start on our move here because she's empty. It's not only that though, like the house just reeked of like mold, and like any place that's not super clean starts getting like mildew on the surface, like the couch and the chairs, and I'm sure like the rugs and things like that. And so we literally got home and we're like, ugh, don't even want to unpack the car with our clothes because our house feels disgusting, and we have 2 little kids, and now we have to clean out the fridge and clean out the freezer and throw all of our groceries away. We all know groceries ain't too cheap right now. So just went to the grocery store and got the bare necessities because we're probably going to be out of here within the next 2 weeks. And it's so sad, but like, it's just like my mindset, like the way my attitude works is like, I can easily go from one thing to the next. So I have loved the experience of living here. I've loved it all. If we didn't have the opportunity to move, I wouldn't have this mindset. I'd still be in it. I'd still be, you know, thinking about different things. But now that we know that we're moving on to something new, I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm ready. This place is a wreck and kids are asleep, so I'm gonna try to clean out the fridge and wipe it down now and then put this stuff in, and we'll see what we get done. Never had a fridge so clean. I'm gonna wash all of the drawers and things. The thought of like selling this place is also so overwhelming because obviously there's so much stuff in it, and we're not gonna finish it. Like I don't have time to finish anything, so it would be sold as is, and just sucks. Just sucks. I'm so overwhelmed by the amount of stuff that I should do. I don't know where to start. Also, didn't want to forget to mention our good old friends, the mice. You can imagine. I'll spare you like the details, but we gotta get out of here.